So welcome to my YouTube channel Discovering India. Today we are in part 2 of discovering Tirumala, exploring the greatest 7 hills which is Tirupati. So Tirupati, the external abode of Lord Venkateswara, the rise of the temple. We are going to discuss dynasty, kings and sacred architecture. As the hills of Tirumala stood silently bearing witness to the divine marriage of Lord Srinivasa and Goddess Padmavathi, the next chapters of this sacred story began to unfold in the stone, scripture and sovereign patronage. The humble that once sheltered the Lord soon transformed into one of the grandest temples in human history, a cosmic center of devotion and powered not only by faith but also the vision by kings, the labor of artisans and the love of the people. This is the story of how the temple of Tirumala rose from the forest floor to become a towering symbol of divine through the ages, through empires and through eras of both turmoil and triumph. The earliest footprints of worship, long before massive gopurams were built, before gold-plated sanctums gleamed under temple lamps, there existed a raw and primal devotion in the forest of the Sheshachalam range. And there were many ascetics and sages were meditating here for thousands of years, drawn by the powerful spiritual aura that surrounded these hills. References to Tirumala are found in ancient texts such as Brahmanda Purana, Varaha Purana and Padma Purana. The name Venkatachala Mahatmya, revered scriptural section, details the spiritual potency of the hill and its ability to grant moksha to those who die on it. One of the earliest historical inscriptions at Tirumala dates back to about 966 CE during the reign of Chola dynasty. The Tamil kings, the next thing we are going to discuss, devotion carved in stones. The Cholas, fierce warriors and connoisseurs of art, were among the first great patrons of the Tirumala temple. Their devotion and support helped to stabilize and formalize temple rituals. Inscription record endowments of land, jewelry and castle to sustain the temple and its staff. Following the Cholas, the Pandyas and Hoysalas extended their blessings to the temple. These rulers not only donated but also helped improve access to the temple, building steps and paths for pilgrims. Yet it was under the next great empire that Tirumala would reach unpredicted grandeur. The Vijayanagara Empire, as you all know, the golden era. The arrival of Vijayanagara dynasty marked the transformative age for Tirumala. The king of this mighty South Indian empire considered themselves servant of Venkateswara and poured immense resource into the temple. Sri Krishna Devaraya, the most iconic ruler of Vijayanagara Empire, visited the temple many times. His love for the Lord was so intense that he personally supervised temple renovations, gifted golden ornaments and even had his own likeness inscribed in stone within the temple complex. It was during this period that several parts of the temple, including the magnificent Vimana Venkatesha, were built or rebuilt in grandeur. The golden dome, the Dvajastamba, which is flagstaff, and many of the intricate mandaps date to this period. The empire also built the temple administration. Detailed inscription list the temple staff, their duties, daily rituals and even rules for managing offerings. Tirumala under Vijayanagara protection became not just a temple but a spiritual capital, attracting pilgrims from all across Bharat. So post Vijayanagara, challenges and how continuity of the administration of the temple took place, I'll let you know. With the fall of Vijayanagara Empire in the 16th century, the region saw invasions, political instability and changing powers. Yet the temple stood firm, protected often by local chieftains and Nawabs who respected its spiritual prominence. In the 18th century, the Nawabs of Arcot, through Muslim rulers, allowed and even encouraged the functioning of the temple. This religious coexistence speaks volumes about the reverence Tirumala inspired across boundaries. These two played an important role, initially hands off. They later formalized temple management. In 1843, they handed over temple administration to group of Mahants from Atiramji Mutt, marking the beginning of new chapter in governance. So Atiram Baba, the saint who played dice with God, as some of you might already know the story. Among the many spiritual personalities associated with Tirumala, Atiram Babaji stands out. A devotee from North India, he is said to have come to Tirumala centuries ago and fallen in love with the god. Legends say Lord Venkateswara, who play dice with Atiram every night. One day when the Lord lost his ornament in the game, the temple priest accused Atiram of the theft, but miraculously the Lord himself appeared to clear his devotee's name. Since then, the Atiram Ji Mutt has had a respected place in the temple's ecosystem. So coming to the modern era, it is the administration is under TTD and the rise of global pilgrim we are going to discuss. In 1933, the British government passed the Tirupati Devasthanam's TTD Act, officially bringing the temple under the administration of TTD, a trust that continues to manage all the aspects of the temple today. TTD has transformed the temple into a modern pilgrimage center while maintaining ancient traditions. Construction of queue complexes and accommodation centers, infrastructure for lakhs of pilgrims per day, preservation of Vedic rituals, traditional sevas and music. Today, TTD manages over 12 temples, countless employees and millions of daily devotees. Its revenue is among the highest of any religious institution in the world. Yet amidst all these modern systems, one thing remains unchanged: the unshakable faith of the devotee. Sacred architecture, a cosmic blueprint of the Tirupati temple. The temple is built in Dravidian architecture style. At the core lies the Grabha Griha, the sanctum where Lord Venkateswara stands in all his glory. The deity is about 8 feet tall with a golden crown, majestic conch and discus, and an aura that silences the mind. The temple complex includes Dwajastambha, the giant flagstaff; Vimana, the golden dome atop the sanctum; Ananda Nilaya, the inner sanctum; Vendi Vakilu, the silver entrance; Mandapam, pillars halls where sevas and rituals occur. The temple tank Swamy Pushkarini is said to have descended from Vaikunta. Pilgrims bathe here before Darshan, cleansing themselves spiritually. The architecture is not just stone, it's a symbolic geometry. Every measurement and alignment along with the structure reflects deeper truths of the cosmos and the soul's journey. So with this I conclude my part 2 of exploring Tirumala. So I'll be back with part 3. Until then, subscribe to my channel, and if you hope all of you enjoyed the video, kindly like and press the bell icon so that you can watch the third part. It will be coming soon.